go with me for a second
I'm
here.
sorry, yeah. From
Go
a guy
with me
that
for a
likes women.
second.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's way worse dudes that you can be affiliated with and be dating. Like, you know, not to like right or anything like that. Those guys got money. They're good looking. They're well spoken. They've got a lot going on for them. They treat women for the most part with respect. I get it. Alleged. So like, don't be ashamed of dating a top G. Like if you were like, I dated Charles Manson, I'm like,
Imagine
like that. What are you doing? But like, Destiny, you're just like, it's like a kid in the candy store over there.
It's
What
just
do you
like,
want to say, buddy?
I'm sorry, but when we did this episode with like pearly things, it's like the perfect difference between like a woman is like, I got manipulated by a person. It feels really feel like I was misled. And then like the guy, like the red pill side is like, but bro, he had a lot of money and he was like famous. Like, isn't that awesome? And it's just like, it's the perfect like dichotomy between like what is actually happening in the real world. Whereas like, how do red pill people like sell
Clearly
the idea?
not
It's like,
awesome, but what I'm saying is like, I wouldn't be ashamed of dating that's like saying, and I'm not making this exact comparison. It's like, how many young girls does Leonardo DiCaprio date? Okay. You know, the whole thing with Leonardo DiCaprio is like, once they turn 25, turn them back in. You know, there's a line of women who are 25, 26 years old. They're like, Leo, I thought he told me he loved me. And it's like, yo, girl, Leonardo DiCaprio. And that girl is like, well, it's Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, it's not some C-list actor out there. Like, you dated Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
What I'm saying is like, there's levels to this game.
Hold on. We do this as long as you want, okay? It's not even remotely the same, okay? The difference is that, now this is a guess. I don't know how Leo runs his but my guess is when you're getting fixed with Leonardo DiCaprio, you know what you're in for. You know what you're signing up for. The whole way that the Tates were so successful in doing what they did, though, was the constant deception and gaslighting about what they were doing. It was that this was the one girl they were talking to, that they had one future for this person. The other girls didn't mean anything. They were just employees. They weren't involved in anything or whatever, that you're going to be the one. That's the difference. If Leo was saying that to girls, then it would be wrong.
Fair enough. And I will say this, and just to Brody's credit here, she was a girl that he was dating. She didn't do any she wasn't traffic. She wasn't a video cam girl.
Yeah,
she wasn't a worker.
But I bet
she's a pretty girl that dated a guy. That's it. Am I right?
That's how I would love to think of it. It did not last long enough to get to any point.
Okay.
Yeah, but there are probably worlds where, not to say that like you would do horrible things, but I'm sure you can imagine, maybe not. I don't want to, but like could it have been the case that you would have made a dumb decision where you would have been somebody in Romania doing one of these things, or could you have gotten like?
Well, she didn't. She's smarter than that.
I can tell you there were conversations that we had where I could tell he was angling for me to move to Europe, and you know, a quick Google search and I ended it. It was a Google search of seeing a few of his interviews, and I messaged him something like, can we talk about this? He didn't want to talk about it, so that was it.
Interesting thread leak. New War Room chats exposing Andrew Tate's step-by-step manipulation of Lasmina victim, as well as Georgiana's involvement as the bottom. Update on the two girls living together. So they became good friends and everything was stable. The girl who moved lost her support networks at home, cemented her move. Talking about staying forever, can't wait for me to come back, etc., etc. So I had to tighten the screw. So I said, somebody in our old town told me she worked in a sex club. I literally made this up from the sky. That would be deception, by the way. Started calling her a liar and threatening to kick her out, but the real goal is for her to agree to never go anywhere without me, not even her hometown. I need her working, not visiting friends back in her hometown, so putting nails in that coffin, saying my people there are talking bad about her. To Jasmina, you worked in a sex club. I did not work in a sex club, I'm not lying. Where did you get this out from? So you'd rather believe them? I told you the truth. These people want me no good. I don't know who you have talked to, but it's a lie. I've only slept with 4 men in my life, and you are one of them. I have never lied to you. You said it yourself that people try to destroy us and break us apart. I've heard things too, but I chose to believe you and not them. Andrew, answer me, please, and tell me this is a joke, because I really don't want to believe that you mean what you're saying. I'm freaking crying alone in a room, and you think I'm not serious. I'm tired of this so-called friends acting like friends and ruining my chances to be happy, and it hurts that you believe that. Where am I now, Andrew? Here. Why? Because I'm serious. I've left everything and everyone behind. For who? I started calling her a liar and threatening to kick her out, but the Wriggles agreed to not go anywhere, blah, blah, putting no... Oh, okay, that's him. Serious girls don't lie. Yes, I understand. You're never going back to Timisoara even to visit without me. Understand? Yes, I understand. My people there are telling me you talked to tons of men and worked in a sex club. I'm not having you going back there for them to call me and tell me more shit. That's a lie, but as I said earlier, look at me. I'm a simple girl. Of course they were jealous and mad at me for being happy.
He watches XQC. Love you, bro.
Why wouldn't they try to destroy it? As you see, I don't have lots of friends there, probably only 2 or 3. The rest of them are people that know me, and I've seen them, but not friends. You don't need to leave the house in Bucharest without either me or Georgiana. We are together always. Number 2. Update on the 2 girls living together. If anyone doesn't know the story, ask the guys here to find it for you. So I told my girl to send me a picture, and she said this. Sounds like a hard target for camera OnlyFans, right? So let's take bets. Will I get her to work? No, too much hassle. Yes, somehow. At the same time, I have few things, very few, but rules I can't break, brah, because I'm old-fashioned and I do believe in God. 1, I have never sent a picture of me in lingerie ever. I made a promise to God and myself, and I will keep it. 2, I will never do video chat or OnlyFans because my body's intimate and only my husband should be able to touch and see. 3, if I give you my love, I'm expecting the same thing back. 4, the man I love should not hit or beat me up, and this is it. If these 4 things are respected when it comes to me, then there's no way we can ever fight. I listen when I have to. I'm quiet when I'm supposed to. I'm definitely dedicated on being a good wife, waking up in the morning with fresh coffee and a meal. All yours and forever. This is the way I was raised. Had this on my heart the whole day, so I had to say it. You're the perfect man for me and the man I've been dreaming to meet and have a family with since I was a kid. Now it's your turn to decide if this thing changed the way you see me or if I'm still the woman you want to spend your life with. I do you? Yeah, that isolation is critical. I have no experience in this realm yet, but I would try a good cop, bad cop ruse, act deeply hurt by her refusal, flip it on her and get her to start feeling guilty or cry. Then have my BB, bottom bitch, ask why she's upset, tell her how religious she used to be and how easy/fun camming is. Again, never had to do anything like this, but maybe it works. Tate, close. I'm going to add a layer of separation. I'll use Geo as the bottom bitch and pretend I don't care either way so she can't attack me for tricking her. Danielo says, she looks super adamant about not doing this, even made bullet points. I still bet yes because you're a G, but it would be super impressive to see it in action. She knows already you fuck other girls. Tate, yes. Looks like she's mainly using God to justify her emotions here. Another element, since she moved, she's been fed but nothing else. She's broke and she can't go home and she can't leave the house. Man, I almost sound evil, but I'm not. I'm a shepherd leading the sheep. She doesn't realize that following me makes life better for her. Could argue that is that arguably coercion, maybe? My plan is to use Georgiana as the bottom bitch and convince her I don't give a shit if she does cam. It's comply or goodbye. I don't give a shit. Okay. Stage 1. What's the chance of you leaving before I come back? She said 0, giving her no negotiating room. It's comply or goodbye. If there's no goodbye, there is only comply. If she would have said something else, I would have abandoned cam mission and did more groundwork on her. 5. Let her panic a little. This is where the video course ends. Let her start to panic a little. Remember, she asked me for money now. That's scary for her. I'd come back with, yes, we need to be together, but every girl in Romania asks me for money. I know you're not like them, are you? Make her qualify herself as not a gold digger. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Or no, I'm not. Then come in with, we're going to be traveling the world together. I'm working from my phone. We're a team. You're going to listen to me and work from your phone too. Send a pic of Ibiza Beach, and because Cam has been soft floated before, I'd go for a hard close. If outright refuses, don't reply. FDB, I don't know what that means. Let her sit broke to think. If in a few days still refuses, then failed attempt, kick her out. Tell the girl who stays how I hate these stupid other girls, and use Jasmine as a tool to cement the love of the first girl she moved in with. Everything is a sell. Understood. Good play. Quotes, Jasmine insulted you, won't say why, no time for gossip, but you're my wife. She's out, G is kicking her out today. Betty, you kicked her out, oh my god, what did she say? Me, doesn't matter, nobody can insult you, we're a team, go work. That's still a win. Get more loyalty from girl 1. Even if I have to kick her, it's all a win for me in the end. Makes sense. Tateism in a sentence. It's all beautiful, beautiful game of chess. Fake convo with G, me pretending I love her, G speaking sense, Georgiana. Is Tate Andrew or Tristan? I'm pretty sure it's Andrew. Was this all that was in that thread? Jesus. This says many, many conversations. This just feels like many conversations.
Through high temperature coolants.
I feel like I'll never see stuff on Andrew. What did Tristan do? I think Andrew is the main one that does things. I think Tristan just manages business stuff in the background. I think.
The Gen 4 International Forum.
You talked to
This was
Tristan
composed
recently?
of the-
He wants me and Melina to go chat with him in Romania at some point. Maybe next month. I don't know. We'll figure out.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right. Bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.